Hey, this is Dave Wright, chairman of Victor Hiking Trails. We're going to do a section of the Seneca Trail, and if you've already seen the Seneca section north, this will be a continuation heading south. So we're at the intersection of the Seneca Trail, Route 96 and Route 251. So as you come down the hill on the Seneca Trail, you'll be coming to the intersection. This is Route 96, the crossroad. Straight ahead is Route 251. I encourage you to use the crosswalk. There is a button here for the changing of the light. I urge you to cross when it's safe. After crossing Route 96, head straight down Route 251 following the red hash marks on the telephone poles. On Route 251 opposite Shallow Creek Trail is the entrance to Lehigh Crossing Park, and this is where the Victor section of the Lehigh Valley Trail will begin. There is a small drainage creek here on the left that this summer the beaver were creating a dam right here at the culvert, causing a lot of problem with the water backing up. At this point, just before the Auburn Trail, is the Trolley Trail, and this is where the Seneca Trail takes a left-hand turn and follows the Trolley Trail. This area right here was getting flooded because of the beaver, so the Town of Victor Parks and Recreation dropped some stone for us, and we got the level a little bit higher. You'll notice that the Trolley Trail is not stone dust, it's just a natural tread trail. This is very typical of this section of the Trolley Trail. Hasn't been used since 1930s when the Rochester and Eastern Rapid Railway stopped running. If you're riding your bike on the Seneca Trail and you prefer stone dust, you can go past the Trolley Trail and get on the Auburn Trail, which is stone dust, about 10 foot wide, and ride that all the way up to Rawson Road. If you decide to stop at a kiosk, you will notice a map that shows the Town of Victor, and it shows the Auburn Trail depicted in red. If you are following on the Auburn Trail, you will come to mile marker 85. This told the railroad engineer that he was 85 miles west of Syracuse. If you are traveling on the Trolley Trail, you will notice both the red blaze for the Seneca Trail and the blue blaze or signs for the Trolley Trail. On my right is a connector trail that connects the Trolley Trail over to the Auburn Trail. And on my left, you'll see a bridge for what used to be the Seneca Trail. That is now closed due to activity by the beavers. This is one of several wooden bridges that were put in by the Victor Parks and Recreation on the trolley trail. I just give you a heads up, although the trolley trail and this section of the Seneca Trail are more scenic than the Auburn Trail, it is a lot rougher. You'll see some of the original ballast stone left over from the trolley are still here. This is what happens to our trail signs if the nails are put in too far. The tree will actually swallow up the sign. Off to my right is another connector trail over to the Auburn. Just past the connector trail, off to my left, the Seneca Trail heads off into the woods. And if you want to see some of the features of that section of the trail, go to the video on the Seneca Trail loop. If you continued straight on the trolley trail and did not take the red trail, you will come to this intersection. Continuing to the right, you will come out onto the Auburn Trail. And if you had taken the Seneca Trail through the loop, this is where you would be coming out. So now we have 3 trails, the Auburn Trail, the Seneca Trail, and the trolley trail, all continuing to the left, heading southeast. Coming up is Rawson Road. This is where the trolley trail turns to the left, goes through the village of Victor, and the Auburn Trail and Seneca Trail continues straight. There is parking here for approximately 5 cars. You can't read it anymore, but this is mile marker 84.5 on the Auburn Trail. And this road is School Street. Down to my left is businesses in the village. And straight across is the continuation of the Auburn and Seneca trails. After passing School Street, you will come to this section, which is fairly new. This was put in as a result of a new sewer line running from Fishers, New York over to Farmington, New York. On my left is Victor Insulators. This company was first started in 1893 by Fred Locke, a Victor resident who developed some of the earliest electrical insulators. It was a great boost to the electrical industry. Victor Insulator is still a vital company producing insulators today for the rest of the world. At this point, the Auburn Trail continues straight, and the Seneca Trail, identified by the red signs, heads off to the right. We're going to go down a little hill, and we'll be on some stairs that are the result of an Eagle project. Now we come to a bridge that was built in the year 2000 by Victor Hiking Trails, and we are crossing Great Brook. A couple of times this bridge got washed away and went into Victor Insulators, had to be retrieved. Here the Seneca Trail makes a right-hand turn at this RG&E electrical substation. Coming up the driveway, the trail crosses Dryer Road and turns to the left. Still on Dryer Road, the trail makes a turn to the right, heads up a hill, and continues on to Ganondagan. So this concludes this section of the Seneca Trail. This is the middle section. If you didn't see the north section, I suggest that you take a look at that video. And soon to be produced will be the southern section. Thanks for watching. Give us a like. Subscribe to our Victor Hiking Trails YouTube channel. Enjoy the trails.